Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Matt here, and if you're watching this video, then you're one of the select few that have been chosen to, get a glimpse at this opportunity of this new program. So I posted a couple of days ago about a meeting that I had with some owners, and when I got out of the meeting, I was pretty excited. So I posted on Facebook, and I had a lot of people that commented on there and was asking for more information, but at that time I couldn't release anything because they're still kind of in the planning stages and they were still getting some things together before they went public. Well, I just got word that I can start sharing with a few people, and the reason why we're only keeping it to a select few is because they want to get some feedback from these people. They have a few more things that they want to implement into the site, and they want to get some things more set in stone before we go public, to prevent some rumors or some misconceptions being leaked out. So what I want to do in this video is just go through the program with you guys, explain what we're at right now, and what is the preliminary idea for the program. So here we go. So the program is called Freedom5, and let me go over here. So these are the two owners. These are the two in the front running the program. There's a third guy who's kind of behind the scenes, and he's a support for website development type of stuff and doing some of the back end work. But these are the two main owners here. We got Wally Lumley and Jason Vanderbrink. They're both from Canada. They've known each other for, I think they said, over 30 years or close to 30 years, somewhere in there. They've known each other from, I think, high school. So their background, they pretty much, since they've come online and started doing internet marketing and doing all that kind of stuff, they've been working together the entire time. And they started back in, I believe, 2007. I have it written down in my notes here. 2007 they started, and it was mainly like the usual website and back when search engine optimization, so SEO type of stuff, was really big with Google. They were making websites and specializing in SEO to send traffic, and they were getting like 5,000 or 6,000 new people, new leads, or new viewers every day to the site through these methods. So that they built onto that. Actually, I believe Jason has been creating websites for like 20 years by himself. They came together in 2007 and really started diving into the internet marketing thing. So they're really good at the nuts and bolts behind websites, how to run them, how to promote them, how to do paid advertising, how to do SEO work, how to do all that kind of stuff. So they're really good with creating websites. The next thing, they're really heavily involved with MLM industry. They actually, I believe Wally and Jason, I'm not sure together, but I know for sure Wally has been in offline MLM program or company that was mainly used, people, it was more of a face-to-face interaction type of company where you would talk to people or talk to cold leads and stuff like that offline. That's how it was kind of mainly built, and they took it online and did their advertising, did their SEO work and all that stuff, and became some top recruiters in the company. So they know how MLMs work. They're really big in that. And then another thing that they're really big into is affiliate marketing. And actually, Wally has connected with some top affiliate marketers, that big name guys who are going to be kind of involved in Freedom5. But he's really got a lot of experience with affiliate marketing. He knows a lot of people, a lot of the top people in affiliate marketing. So really good stuff. So that's some of their background as to who these two guys are, and they're also involved in many rev shares as well, as members. So the program, how is it structured? So Freedom5 is going based off of the whole 5. The number 5 as their driving number for a lot of this stuff. So the shares that you buy are actually $5. That's it, just $5 shares. They're going to expire at 500%. Now, when I first heard this, before I even met with them, I was kind of like, that's crazy. This isn't going to last. I don't even really want to hear anything about it. But because the person that brought me to this, to connect me with these owners, I've known her for quite a while now. For last few months, we talk, almost every day, if not every other day. She's like, just hear them out. Let's meet you or have you guys talk, stuff like that. So, I was under the I misinterpreted how they actually mean this. So basically, how it works is you get a $5 ad pack, and it's going to expire at the 500%. However, you can only purchase shares with fresh money. So you cannot compound inside of the program itself. So in order to buy more shares, you need to deposit more money. All the money within the system, any earnings that you get, there's no repurchase rule, there's none of that. Anything that you earn goes straight into your earning balance that can be withdrawable. So any compounding has to be done outside of the system. So you withdraw money, you can put it back in, and you buy more $5 shares. So this resembles, it really resembles an HYIP kind of site, a hypey whatever kind of site. But what makes them different, this is definitely a rev share program, because what makes them different between the HYIP sites is, HYIP guarantees earnings every single day. So next thing we got here is daily percentages are maxed at 5%. So HYIP would guarantee you 5% every single day, no matter how many shares are being bought, how much money's coming into the system. However, with this program, the percentages will vary from day to day and will be maxed at 5%. So what that means is one day, you might only earn 1% on your shares, or maybe 2% on your shares. Another day, sales might be way up, and they could pay out, 10% on your shares, but they max it at 5%. And the reason why they're maxing it at 5% is anything that, is over that 5% that they could have paid out, they're going to build it up as a reserve. So, later on down the road, if they need to dip into some of that reserve and use that to pay out some of the members, they can. Now, what's really great about this is all the earnings are going to be real cash that's in the system. So anytime that you earn money, that's money that actually in the system that they can pay back to you, give you the money back. It's not virtual money like typical rev shares, where you compound inside the system and you're buying more shares with money that might not actually be in the system. Anytime that earnings are paid out, they're paying out with money that they can afford to, pay to the members. So as soon as you got earnings, if you want to withdraw, you can, and the money will be there to where you can withdraw it. So, it's kind of a hybrid between HYIP and RevShare. So that's kind of why I, after talking with them and hearing about it, I really like that concept. Another thing, it's similar to like investment programs as well, where they've got, you pay in and you'll earn a certain amount every single day forever. But instead of you earning forever, it's capped at 500%. So once your $5 turns into $25, that one's done. So what you'd want to do is, once you have earnings, you're able to withdraw that money, and then if you want to put more in to keep compounding up, you're like compounding outside of the system. So it makes it really stable, because all new funds or funds are coming back into the system. So that's the biggest downfall of RevShare programs, is they don't have new funds, fresh funds coming in. And this one, it makes you withdraw money and then have to put it back in to compound, instead of compounding inside of the system and creating virtual money. So the daily withdrawal limits right now, it's projected at $500 a day, sticking with that number 5 theme, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, minimum withdrawal $25. Now the reason why they do this is to, if someone only wants to put in $5, then they have to wait till it fully matures to be able to take out 25, which I think is a great idea. I know we've been talking, they're really big with Bitcoin, and they actually wanted to go with Bitcoin as a main processor. So I was talking with them, and I think what we're going to do is, if you fund with Bitcoin, you'll be able to withdraw whenever you want. So if you have 50 cents in your account, you could withdraw that if you want, to try to get people to use Bitcoin, and kind of get away from some of the strains and constraints that payment processors have, so you're not, under the grip of those processors. Referral structure, so 5 levels deep. First level is 5%, second's 2%, third, fourth, and fifth level are all 1%. There's a monthly membership of $5, and that membership's going to go towards promotion of the site, maintenance of the site, paying the programmer. Basically they're going to use that $5 to put back and benefit the program, so paying for all maintenance fees and programmer fees and all that stuff, and then promotional, so SEO stuff, paid advertisements, pay to click stuff, all that kind of stuff. Another cool thing that they're going to do is, for a limited time, they're going to allow you to buy referrals. So anybody that signs up in the system that hasn't been placed on everybody, so they signed up without a sponsor, they're going to take that referral, and if you pay $10, they'll put a referral underneath you. Now there's going to be a limited supply of these, so what they're going to do, and this is all preliminary, it's all subject to change, but what they're going to do is, if in 30 days you paid your $10 and you haven't had a referral placed under you, you'll be able to get that money refunded back to you. So this is another little income that they can generate for the system. All of it's paid from your processor. Nothing can be paid from inside the system. So fresh funds are continuously coming in to the system. The next thing, I've got it here again by referral, but surfing ads, they're going to have 5 ads per day. Surf free plans, $5 for 7 days and $15 for 30 days. And then they're going to have a few things, a few different features. So they're going to do like jackpot prizes, like monthly jackpot prizes. They're still working on how to work this in, but any paid member, so anyone that's paid their $5 for the month, are eligible for these. They're going to have weekly leaderboard contests with prizes attached. So, like top recruiter for that week, first through fifth or first through third gets some sort of cash prize. The next week that leaderboard resets and it starts over. So it continuously keeps that want to promote, to win some sort of prize or something like that. So it keeps, promotional efforts high. And then they're working on a system with tasks to be completed to help with promotion. So you might have to do a daily task in order to, get some sort of benefit, or you might need to do some sort of task to withdraw the maximum per day. So maybe like once a week you have to do some sort of big task for promotional efforts to be able to withdraw $500 for that week or something like that. We're still, they're bouncing some ideas off me, I'm bouncing some ideas off them, and I really like this task idea because then it makes people promote and keep that promotional task going. And I think how we're going to spin this, and how they want to do it anyway, is make it so that it teaches members how to promote. So these tasks lead up to being a good marketer and how to promote the proper way and stuff like that. So I think that's how we're going to tie this in, is kind of like a learning experience with tasks involved that benefit you in the system. So really cool stuff there. So here's the thing. This is what really has gotten me really excited, and why I think this is going to really separate it from a typical rev share program or way to earn online. So their ultimate goal is not to be just a rev share. So I told you guys, Freedom5, they're going with this 5 theme. Well, they've got 5 modules in mind, so 5 programs, if you want to call them that people are going to be able to earn from. RevShare is just the first module that's being released right now. The other 4 modules are kind of really top secret right now because they don't want to announce those and then have other programs steal the idea before they can implement it and get it into the works. But basically these modules are going to be separate from one another. They're not going to be related almost at all. They're going to build off of each other. So members can participate in one of them. They can participate just in the rev share, or maybe they can participate in module 2, 3, 4, or 5 if they want, or they can participate in all of them. So if they want to, increase their earning potential and work in every single module, they can do that. So all of these are going to be like under the umbrella of Freedom5, but they're going to be kind of separate from each other as well. So it's all different earning potentials with those. Let's see, they're all going to be custom script right now. The rev share portion is, I believe it's proc script. And what they're going to do is when they go to roll out module 2, if they find that they can't integrate them together, because these are going to be sort of linked together, so all one account type of thing. If they find out that they can't do that, or if proc script won't let them, then they're going to go completely custom with the rev share script as well. And they have a programmer already, with them on their team. They've got a lot of guys that know what they're doing, and they're actually working on the scripts right now for the modules. The other 4 modules will be announced when they're ready. They're all going to be different from each other, like I mentioned, and they're going to be released on almost like a timeline, and that's going to put some more, build up and put more excitement in as they get released throughout. I think over the course of a year, they're planning on having all 4 modules released by. So this time next year, we'll be having the true Freedom5 modules thing going. So this is what I'm really excited about, is that it's not just going to be a rev share. So rev share is just the beginning, and they're going with a rev share module or a rev share model right now, because that's what a lot of people are familiar with, especially in this industry, or this category, obviously with HYP and rev share type of programs. They're starting with rev share because it's really popular right now. So once they roll out the next module, it's going to be something completely different than rev share, and they're going to hit that market with people joining, and then maybe those people never heard of rev share, so they're like, oh, I've got this other module, I want to try this one out, and then they're able to do that. So that's why it's really cool that people can participate in one of them. They can participate in 2 of them, 3 of them, all of them, however many they want, and it's going to target different industries in internet marketing. So I'm really, really excited about that. I can't wait to get a lot more information, more detailed information on this stuff. But they've been planning this for a long time now, years now. I believe they said they registered Freedom5's domain, years ago, and they've been planning it all the way along since. And now it's coming to fruition where they're going to actually release and start, putting it into the public's hands, basically. So I kind of touched on this a little bit, but they're going to have some external income coming from various affiliate marketers. Jason knows some very high guy. I think is it Jason? Someone's connecting with. Let me go back. Let's see. Wally. Sorry, it's Wally. I think. Yeah, Wally was telling me he knows quite a few affiliate marketers, and he's actually connecting with some of the top marketers in the industry. And they've got these products that they sell, and what he's going to do is he's setting up some relationships with them. So what they're going to do is they're going to offer their product to Freedom5 members at a discounted price. So Freedom5 members go in, they buy the product at whatever discounted price it is, and then when they purchase that, Freedom5 gets so much percentage of the sale, and then the marketer, the affiliate guy, gets the rest of it. So it might be split 50-50, it might be split 60-40, 70-30, something like that. But Freedom5 is going to be getting this income coming in, and that's going to be helping to build up a reserve for either future modules or for the rev share. If it starts slowing down a little bit, they've got some reserve in the back office there that they can pay out to members. So that's the main external income at this time. They're working on a few other things, but nothing that I can really put down right now for sure. So why am I excited? So I explained this a little bit. The plans for more than just a rev share is what's really, getting me excited about this program, is that there's 5 modules total, and it's going to expand off of rev share. People can make a decent income online just through revenue sharing programs, but in the end, rev shares fail. That everybody knows that they're going to sometime come to an end unless they change continuously or they come up with a different way to do this. Now, what I really like about Freedom5 is they're starting with the rev share, and they're going to make it last, for a long time by having these other modules as well. So these other modules are going to come in, they're going to play off of each other. It's going to keep the entire program, Freedom5 itself, running for a long time. So I'm really excited. There's going to be more, earning potential with this program. I like that they're going to have external income. They're going to have multiple affiliate marketers set up relationships with them. I really like the owners. When I met with them, they're really passionate about this program. They've been working on it for a long time. Years have been planning and brainstorming, getting things in place so that they can come and release this soon. It's going to be a long-term program. Their main goal is to make it so that it's really easy to start earning online, so that people, anyone with any kind of experience can start earning. They're trying to target multiple places in this internet marketing industry, different business type, different industry types, whatever the rev share, whatever their other 4 modules they've got planned. They're trying to target multiple groups, if you want to say it. So it's going to build up, for over a long time, and with a year's plan so far. They've got, down the road, they've got plans, and they're telling me some different things that they're waiting for, they're planning to do, and I'm, it's just blowing me away with how far in the future that they've planned, how they've got some things structured, and how they've got it timed right to release different things in order to keep this program running and keep that excitement in this program. So the 5th thing why I really like this is the huge earning potential. Like I keep mentioning, right now it's just the $500 with the rev share, but once they start releasing the other modules, all of those, you have earning potential with those. So once all 5 are up there, who knows what the earning potential might be. Maybe they stick with the $500 per module, and that's $2,500 a day that you could get because of all 5 modules once you max those out. Or maybe the earning potential goes even higher. Maybe it's $1,000 for another module and stuff like that. So it's huge earning potential, starting with the rev share, $500, and then a couple months down the road they're going to release module 2, and by that point, unless people are really pushing and promoting this, I don't see anybody maxing the system out that quickly, and if they do, then they just max it out when they're going to be releasing module 2. So I think it's a really good timeline that they've got. It's a huge earning potential, and I am very, very excited for this thing to kick it off and get it going. So what's next? Like I've kind of mentioned a little bit, things are still being finalized. They're looking into some features that are being worked on and maybe be released for the launch. Some payment processors they're looking into which ones for sure to add. And so they're going and adding those. They're updating some of the stuff on the website right now. So if you really like what you see and you see the excitement and why I'm so I'm really excited for this program, then register under who shared this with you. So if you're seeing this video from me, I'll be sending you guys a link that you guys can register with, or you can find it below this video on the landing page here. Promote only to people that you trust. So we're keeping this, like I said, they wanted me to only promote to some people to get their feedback, and before we go public. We don't want to go public and have misinterpretation of information out there. So only privately, share with some people. This is only being, like I said, being selected or shared with a select few until we go into the pre-launch. Don't share this presentation or any information publicly, and if you do, your Freedom5 account will be terminated. So if we find that before they give the okay to go public, if we see that you're releasing this or promoting this on your Facebook or publicly, or through other rev shares, through other promotional technique, however you promote, your account will be deleted and you won't be allowed back into the program. So please, please, please wait until we announce that we can go and promote publicly. And then just ask to be added to the Facebook group for Freedom5. So that's all I've got for you guys on Freedom5. If you have any other questions, please contact me on Facebook, and I'll be glad to either help clear up some confusion or answer the questions, or even get we're gonna be planning some time here to get the owners on a Google Hangout or a YouTube broadcasting or something like that, so that we can get some question and answer time, but I'm not sure when we're going to work that out, but I'll get them at some point here. So again, if you have any questions, please message me on Facebook, and you'll be able to register by the link below. So that's all I got for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed Freedom5.